electric bob, Jorge. It's for the Club Couture Challenge. What do you mean mutton dresses? I hate... Oh, hey! Hi! Wilma Fingerdoo here with the Fingerdoo review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, Episode 9. You know what that means? It's the champagne episode. So, Jorge, drink me! It's not champagne. It's a shot. What is this shot of? What do you mean you don't know? Oh, you got discount liquor and none of it was labeled? So it's, what are we calling this? The Crystal Bump? All right. Oh, get out a Sharpie, that's tequila. Okay, so this week the Queen said bye to Farrah. Well, not before we were reminded of why we said goodbye to Farrah. P.U. I hate it when they show highlights from the last episode. When the last episode left a dirty taste in my mouth like that roasted barf. But we were all cheered up by Ru showing up in the workroom to give us this week's main challenge, which was the girls had to put together their own pilot. I was excited for 5 seconds until I realized there's 7 girls, so they had to do 2 and 2 and 3. Now, of course, feelings were hurt by Sasha and Shay. I'm just gonna call them Team Sasha. Sasha and Shay together in the same name. So, Team Sasha, we're done. They had 2 girls, they were good, they didn't want anybody else. Now, this is what I think is so funny. Some of those girls were all like, oh, of course, Shay and Sasha together. Sure, they're just gonna glom onto each other. Well, they still had room for 1 more. Peppermint could have kept walking. She didn't have to stop just because 2 other girls were walking towards her. I mean, seriously, it's nice to be wanted, but let's be specific. Trinity and Alexis have not been doing that well. And if you're writing a sitcom and you were the winner of the last challenge for doing a good job writing, and you're with 2 of the people that sucked, I would keep walking. I wouldn't have looked. I would have punched one of them and kept moving. But no, Pep got stuck with Alexis and Trinity. And then, of course, that left the cheeriest of all God's children, Nina, with Valentina. Bless Valentina. Now, I have to say right away, I was excited for Valentina and Nina to be together because they're both creative, they're both crazy, and they seem at times to be listening to different music in their head, but it's on the same downbeat. So I thought maybe this will work for them. Because, you know, I've seen worse things happen to better people. Why can't great things happen to these 2 idiots? Well, here's why. Because neither of them knows how to drive a bus. It's a shame, really, because seriously, I can't believe that the 2 of them didn't write 1 thing down. Even if they'd written all the ideas they had and then crossed them out and written a whole list more of other ideas, they'd have had something on a paper. But no, they spent all their prep time listening to each other's songs in their head is what I'm assuming. I can't imagine what else they did. They didn't think beyond wardrobe. The only good thing they did was showed up pretty and ended ugly, because that's how their video went. I was sorry for Peppermint and Trinity and Alexis as a group because, well, Alexis. I mean, right away, Alexis was all down on Peppermint for doing the voiceover, and she was all, I want to do the voiceover because I got something to prove. I don't know why I'm doing that voice for Alexis. She doesn't sound like that. But anyway, I want to prove something, and Pep's all like, no, I'm doing it. Good for Pep. She did a good job too. But did you catch Alexis Michelle at the taping after the 2nd take of Peppermint going, Sister Coon? She didn't do the T as hard, right? And then there was Alexis. It's like, did you catch that T? Should we do that T? It's like, calm down, Alexis. We caught that T. It was shady. I have to say right away, I am so disappointed in Valentina because she's been doing so good. Even last week, again, a writing challenge where she says she surprises everybody by being charming and kind of funny and swearing just enough to make it interesting, but not enough to make us go, does she have Tourette's? Do you know what I'm saying? But no, between her and Nina not doing any prep at all, and then she was reenacting that whole let's do cheap drag on a budget thing that she'd already done with Eureka on Morning Bitches. I mean, it's done. We've seen it. You're good. Something else. I mean, seriously, as the girls were getting ready for their club couture look, that's when Oprah and Friends was preempted by this week's after-school special, What's Eatin' Nina? Apparently, Nina is just up on herself, and by the time they were getting ready for the club couture, she seemed a little bit better. But I have to say, I love Nina Bonina. I think that if she wants to be a tortured artist, you get yourself a hotel room and torture yourself always till Sunday. But when you're giving me the art, all I want to see is the art. I don't need to hear the story. I don't want to know the sad tale. Keep it up. Keep a smile on your face. You're starting to piss people off. The girls all put their club look on, and I was very impressed with Trinity's look. For somebody who didn't know a club look from A Hole in the Ground, I actually have to admit, I liked hers the best. I like Peppermint's costume the best, but I think that Trinity had the best club look. I felt bad for Alexis Michelle because, you know, they're always saying something like, I've never worn anything like this, so for me, I feel very empowered. It's a powerful moment for me. And then Michelle Visage is all, I hate this look on you. When you feel empowered, change. It's the lesson we've learned there. If you're feeling empowered, that outfit's probably not right for you. But poor Alexis Michelle, after they watched all the videos, sweet Maria and the ships at sea, I am not surprised, but I still can't believe she threw her lovely and talented and beautiful sisters and co-stars under that bus. Because when somebody starts off something, my beautiful, the butt behind it had better be moving fast enough for me not to react. You should just take me out. I shouldn't have time to think about it. But there she was telling the judges that her small part didn't sparkle as much as she could have sparkled if she hadn't been saving these other two idiots' asses by being the producer and writing all the clever lines. I am so glad that Peppermint stood up for her and said, I call shade! I am so serious, Alexis Michelle. There's Shea Coulee during the Kardashian musical challenge playing Black China. She was on TV for all of 3 seconds, stole the whole show, and won the challenge. I don't hear her complaining about administrative duties or the part being too small. Here's something I wish was smaller. Your face, so you could shut it. You know something's shady when Doogie Howser, Noah Galvin, is pointing out that somebody's throwing something under the bus. I mean, seriously, isn't he 12? She's saved by the bell, though, in all seriousness, Alexis Michelle, because the real sad story of this was Nina and Tina. Not just their video, which was way better than it needed to be, but because these two girls just didn't even look like they were ready to do anything. The thing that bothered me the most about the lip sync is Valentina. That whole costume, it seems to me like right out of the gate, when she got up that morning, she knew she didn't know this Ariana Grande song. She knew that she wasn't going to be able to lip sync it. And I think in the theater of her mind where Guadalupe is sucking up all the light, Valentina seriously thought she wouldn't be lip syncing. If I don't say it'll happen, it won't happen. And so she put that stupid costume on, covered her whole face up, and went down the runway and then was in the bottom too. I really do think that she thought being charming and being Valentina was going to be enough for her. And I have to tell you, up until now, it could have been. It should have been. But after her not showing up prepared for that pilot, and then not wanting to lip sync and then proving because she didn't know the words, I said I would call fix if you didn't make top 3, but seriously, Sweet Pea, you shot yourself right in the foot, and there's not even a war on. Seriously. Well, so Valentina went home. The other girls lived to see another day. What do we think of Alexis Michelle? I have a feeling that it may be her and Nina in the bottom next if Nina doesn't pull it together, but as she's proven, she's not gonna. So, who do you think's going next? Well, all you gotta do is tune into Out TV and Out TV Go next week to find out. And then once you do, you come on back and see me, and you and I'll compare notes. Till then, miss me! Mwah! Seriously, do you think I should do a bob all the time?